Once North America's biggest producer of coal-fired electricity, this generating station will soon close. At times, half the province's power came from here, but what comes out of the towering chimneys prompted a change of policy. By early next year, a whole new mix will power Ontario.
It's about 50% nuclear, it's about 25% hydro, it's about 15% gas, and then the rest is a mix of wind, solar, biomass, that kind of thing.
Just an illustration of the era that's ending here. Once this area had more than 2 million tons of coal piled high. Now it's almost gone. And the view that's left behind is of the type of energy that this part of Canada thinks just might power its future. Ontario's government encouraged private investors to build hundreds of wind turbines, plenty of solar panels too. It's clean and green, but the high cost of power from wind and sun has consumers like retired teacher Betty Ort longing for the days of coal.
I'm all for keeping the air clean, but wind is never going to replace what coal could produce, and it's just so costly.
As Canada's manufacturing heartland, Ontario needs power, but soaring electricity bills discourage new investment. The switch from coal to cleaner energy could hurt an economy still recovering from the last recession.
Of course, coal does have emissions, and there are important issues, but we never really got focused on how to fix those. It was just throw it all out.
Mr. Speaker.
Power and politics in Ontario's Parliament, where there's been fierce criticism of the emphasis on green energy and its impact on costs. The architect of those plans defends them robustly.
You know what? We've got to stop shooting ourselves in the foot. It just makes sense to do it. We get through it, and when you take all the costs involved, it ends up being more cost effective.
Ontario's greenhouse gas emissions are lower as it becomes the first place in North America to give up coal. What isn't clear is whether local voters will agree with their government that fighting climate change is worth paying more for power. Daniel Lack, Al Jazeera, Nanticoke.